Good morning. How are you doing? Yay. Day 3. Got some stuff done yesterday. A little bit of primer work, painting. I put some contact paper down on my makeshift countertop for right now. So I have at least a clean surface that I can wipe clean and cook on and prepare food and, make my coffee. Yeah, I ran out of power again last night. Guess that's my bedtime alarm. Battery alarms. And saying, hey, I'm out of power. Turn me off. And I'm like, okay, I guess that means it's time to go to bed. What else you do, right? What else? What else can you do when it's dark out? And, I guess I'm going to have to change my routine, I guess, a little bit. I'm used to doing a lot of work during the day. Generally. And then, usually in the evening, when I'm tired and I just want to relax, I like to sit down and veg out on Star Trek, But I only have my laptop and battery on it sucks. So it has to be plugged into a power source in order to function. And well, when the power source goes dead, then no more watching nothing on my computer. It's really old anyway. It's probably, I think it's a 2009. My MacBook is a 2009. That's how long I keep stuff. If it still works, I still use it. And it really does. I really do need a new computer. I need a new phone too. Like my phone, the one I'm using right now. This is my old phone because the other one I dropped in my Critter's water bowl. It fell off the counter where I had it and right into the water bowl it went. So I took it out right away, of course, dried it all up, threw it in a bucket of rice. But all day yesterday the home button wasn't working. So I wasn't hardly able to do too much on it. And so I put it back in the bucket of rice overnight. And yeah, home button. Phone is stuck, man. Sucks to be me. So what I'm going to try to do, because at least I have this spare phone that I'm using right now doing this recording, and it's got a lot more memory, even though it's super old. I bought it. It's an iPhone 6 Plus, so whenever those first came out, I bought it brand new. So that's what, 8 years ago, I guess now. iPhone 6 Plus, 8-year-old phone. But it still functions. I did replace the battery in it once, because it wasn't holding a charge. So I bought a new battery and I replaced the battery in it. And so far, it's been holding up. So, can't afford a new phone right now. And I need to be able to make phone calls and whatnot. And I could if my home button worked, but, home button doesn't work. So, it is what it is. I'm going to have to find some small circular device like a paper clip. I did have one, but because I just moved, of course, I came across a paper clip when I was packing my stuff and I'd forgotten what I needed that paper clip for, and I think I threw it away. So now I need to find something else. My sewing box and all my other stuff is all in storage. It will not be easy finding something in there. To try to work on my phone. Just move the SIM card over. I just need to punch that little drawer out so I can take the SIM card out of this other phone and put it in my old phone. You know, I don't know. So I guess today I'm going to do some more priming. I'll let my batteries charge up again. Of course, my refrigerator is not plugged in again. I had to unplug it because, yeah, I need to get the batteries charged up enough to use the refrigerator. So this is just a small refrigerator. I really don't understand. So when I bought this solar power system that I bought it several years ago, of course, when I had the money, because, you know, when I pulled out my 401k when Trump let everybody pull their stuff out. And I bought it as an emergency backup generator. You know, because at that point in time, I thought I was going to be out on my land, homesteading on my land. That didn't exactly work out. I didn't get to do that, but so I put those solar panels on the roof of my camper. And it's a nature's generator. And when I bought this set, it was when they first came out with this higher powered double battery pack system. So it was 4 solar panels, a windmill, 2 big battery packs enclosed or whatever, and this generator type device. It's got all the plugs because I wanted something easy. You know, I was looking at how everybody does all their solar, and they have the battery packs and they have regulators and all these contraptions to go to the system to make it work. And it was just, I couldn't wrap my head around it for whatever reason. I don't know. I wanted something a little bit simpler. Maybe it's just because I'm older. Maybe it's, I don't know. But with this system, all I had to do was plug the cord into the panel and plug it into the battery. I didn't have to do anything else. Everything that needed to be done inside this thing is all enclosed. It was a simple, easy thing to use. But I did expect it to last longer. But it could be partially due to the fact that, you know, this is a winter time. It is February. I have my panels flat on the roof instead of at an angle because, honestly, I just didn't know how to do that. I mean, maybe one day I'll figure it out, but I just needed them up there because I needed them out of the way where I could get some power because I'm in somebody's yard. I'm in their driveway area, parked while I work on this and get it ready to go out on the road. And, you know, I need to get better brackets and stuff for making sure my solar panels don't fly off my roof while I'm driving down the road, because I just screwed them down as best I could because there's just a couple of little holes. The brackets, it didn't have good, like, mounting brackets because technically the system is supposed to be, I guess, on the ground. It's like a temporary emergency system, and it's on there. Each panel is on wheels, and so, you know, and it's got 2 settings, one for summer and one for winter, where you hook it up to get the best sunlight. But of course, I don't have them at an angle or anything. They're flat, so I'm sure that is got something to do with the efficiency of how they're working. And I just don't know anything about these things. I'm trying to learn. It is what it is. At least it's fairly warm. It's 67 in here right now. 67 degrees inside. Let's see what it is outside. Let's look at the, if I can get my, of course I can't get it to work because my home button on this other phone just doesn't work. It's just not working. This other phone is just trash. I'm gonna say it was a free phone. I didn't have to pay for it. The government sent it to me a little over a year ago. Anyway, I don't know if I can get a replacement for it or not. I don't know how all that works when you get a free phone through the government. I know they pay for my service, so that I have cell phone service, which that's attached to the SIM card, so I can easily move the SIM card over from one phone to another phone and still have the same service, and it's all good. But I don't know about getting a new phone and how to do that. You know, my daughter helped me get this other one. I don't know how to go about getting a new one. I'm gonna have to get her help again, because she knows how to work all that stuff and do that stuff and figure that stuff out. You know, young people are much more, you know, advanced when it comes to, like, you know, learning technology. You know, I'm old school. I mean, back when I was in school, in high school, we learned how to use a typewriter, like an old regular, like, typewriter. It's just, and I wasn't very good at it. I wasn't very good at using a typewriter. I hate that damn QWERTY keyboard. I still can't use it, you know? I'm 52 years old. I still can't use that stupid freaking keyboard. So, like, I installed a Dvorak keyboard onto my, you know, the software, onto my computer. So, and then I put in the extra letters so I know, you know, where got the little key thing. So I've got stickers on my keyboard to let me know what the Dvorak letters are, and it's so much easier. I don't even have to look at it most of the time. If I put my fingers in the right place, I can just type, and it makes sense. The Dvorak keyboard makes sense. The QWERTY does not, to my brain, anyway. So yeah, so here we are. I'm in the camper. Got to do some more priming, more painting. I did the kitchen a little bit yesterday. There we go. So if you can see over here, you can see I got that part over there done. You know, top part. I did paint my screen door and my inside door. I got one coat of primer on it anyway. Need to still put a second coat on all that stuff. If it was warm enough today, which I hope it is, I'm going to take my front door off because I have the screen door up there in place anyway. And I'm going to try to reset it so I can get a better seal. Because right now at the bottom there's about a 1-inch gap because it's just not sitting in the frame properly. So hoping I don't run into any malfunctions, but I need it to be warmer. And I need to let my batteries charge up a little bit more because I'm going to need to use a drill so I can drill some new holes and screw it in or whatever into the frame. And I'm going to have to take out most of the screws. I'm not going to take out the top one because the top one is set where I want it. So I just need to take all of the screws off that are running along the whole length of the door frame. And except for the top one, and then move it over at the bottom and set the bottom in the right place, and then do everything in the middle back up, because then at least it'll be aligned and I'll be able to tell if it's going to close properly. So I'm going to do that if it gets warm enough, because if it's not warm enough and it doesn't get warm enough inside, I can't do that because I'm not going to freeze my cat, because that project's probably going to take me more than 10 minutes, you know, to do. So we'll see how it goes. So right now, in between the screen door and the regular door, I have a balled up fabric rug in the bottom where that gap is, just to prevent like too much air coming in. And I have a couple of drapes, cloths, whatever, over, hanging on the screen door over it to help with any wind that might blow in. It's pretty toasty in there here. It actually feels pretty good. Well, it's up to 68 now. That's all right. You know, Venus is over here cuddled up in the blanket. She's sleeping. scamp sleep on the floor. I put him up here in the bed with me last night. Oh, there's that nasty alarm. I turned it on to see if I could charge my computer. And of course, now you get to hear that nasty, annoying, freaking alarm when I try to get up out of my bed in order to go turn that nasty thing off, because don't nobody want to hear that annoying sound all morning. So it's just not enough power yet. It's gonna have to wait a little bit. So there we go. Turn it off. So I got the Nature's Generator. So if anybody over at Nature's Generator sees this video, can give me some advice hooking this up, the system, and making it more efficient mobile wise. And help me with installing them properly, because I don't know how to do it. They're plug and play, but then you gotta mount them, and you gotta make sure that they don't come flying off your roof, So we shall see how that works someday. Figure it out, make it better. I don't know. Okay, well, I guess YouTube right now is I tried to upload a video yesterday, but it's a little over 30 minutes long. And it's still not uploading properly. So I'm going to keep trying on that one. So I'm going to keep this video a little bit short. I'm already at 17 minutes. So I should probably cut this one off for now and do some more throughout the day or whatever. Shorter videos. So that, it's easier for me to upload from my phone, because having to move the video from my phone to the computer and then try to upload it from there, it's a bit of a pain in the butt, and it's really inefficient, and it takes up a lot of time for me when I've got other things I need to be doing. So I'm trying to upload videos and take videos and upload videos and do my work at the same time. So anyway, I'm going to sit here, finish my coffee, get ready for my day, and I will talk to you guys all later. Have a great day. Alrighty. Bye-bye.